everyone, it's me, Serenity Star, and here I am with the weirdest video ever because I again had no time to prepare any video when I have so many plans, but there's no time. It's horrible, and I just couldn't post a video last week. I'm so sorry. I couldn't make time. It's horrible. Actually, I don't have time today either, but it's so crazy at work. So many people are on vacation or sick, and I don't know. I'm the only one to substitute everybody, I believe. So what I have to do now is fold my stupid laundry. I really have to do this now because there will be no time, because in about an hour I'll have to leave for work. So, and I'll only come back like not late, but 8 o'clock in the evening, and I don't think that I'll be able to film a video then. And besides, after work I'm going to my aunt's place where all my cousins and uncles, because we are going to watch the Game of Thrones final. Today's Monday, and I know that in the USA and probably most of the English-speaking countries, the final was on yesterday, on Sunday. But here it comes a day later because it already comes subbed. Not subbed, dubbed. Yeah. I would prefer to watch it in English, but nobody else in my family seems to know it good enough to watch something on it. So I'm recording it here on my Sky Recorder, and I'm going to watch it in English tomorrow, but today I'm going to watch it in German. I'm sorry, I'm talking way too fast for it to be relaxing. My cat's around as usual, so he's probably going to disturb us. Let me fetch him. So, he's always oh, and he's on the microphone. So I believe that he's going to make some noise to disturb us. That's his job, but I hope it's okay. Also, please excuse this horrible lighting. This was the only way I could... Oh, wait a minute. Let's see if I can change positions. No, I can't. This is the only way I could fix up the camera. So the light source is behind me, which probably you only see some shadows of me. I hope that's okay. So I'm just going to start because time's running short, and I don't know, talk about some stuff. I don't really know what. So this is going to be a total ramble video. If you don't like that, which you probably won't, because who would want to listen to that? Then just, I don't know. This is the time to leave. So, I'm so excited for the Game of Thrones final tonight. I've been dreaming about it. What do you think about the season till now? I really, really like it, but I really feel that they're rushing so much now. And I understand that, since they don't want to film more than 8 seasons. So they have to rush now to get it ended. But why don't they just add 1 or 2 more seasons to it to make it a little slower? Wouldn't that be a good idea? Oh, man. When this series is over, I'm going to actually cry tears of pain because it's so awesome. I know I'm not the only one. So, last episode was the worst thing ever. This episode haunted me, really, until now, to be honest. I don't know if this is weird or if you feel the same way, but to me, people can die as much as they want. You can kill them, you can behead them, you can slaughter them, you can cut off pieces of them, like in Theon's case. But don't kill any animals. Like, it killed me when they killed the dire wolves. Oh my god. And now Viserion. This is not okay. In my world, this is not okay. And it broke my heart into a million pieces. It was kind of obvious that something would happen with an ice dragon. I don't know, but not like this, man. Not like this. Yeah. How was this for you? Do you think it was okay that he died, or... Oh God, I can't even think about it. That scream and so much blood. And also, Drogon cried. So here's the cat in the litter box. I told you he would disturb us. Don't mind him. It was so horrible. I really like Jon Snow and Daenerys together. I mean, she's his aunt without knowing it, but... Which is, of course, weird, but I don't know. In the Game of Thrones world, it's not that weird. Cat. So, I really think for being so different, they kind of, I don't know, I think they make sense. I know many people disagree with that. Yes, Dany. He called her Dany. That was a little bit cheesy, wasn't it? But I guess it's okay. The only thing that keeps me going today, because every time it comes to the season final, I am so down. But the only thing that keeps me going is that it's going to be almost movie length. I think about 80 minutes, right? This is the least they can do. Oh, and I'm dreading that it's going to end in a huge cliffhanger again. Please, no. You guys, the worst thing was, like, living over a year with Jon Snow being dead. I really hope nothing similar takes place, because we all know that they will start filming the new season very late. So, from the last season to this season, I think we waited more than 1 year and a half. And I fear that we will have to wait even longer for the next season. Mother of dragons. I hope not. Who are your favorite characters? My absolute favorite character is Brienne of Tarth. I think she's so awesome. I mean, she defeated the Bloodhound single-handed. And it's so funny, Tormund. I hope they end up together. That would be so awesome. And then I really like Arya, of course. Who doesn't? I mean, she's awesome. I never really liked Sansa, and that hasn't changed so much. I mean, it's much better than it was when she was young, of course. I mean, nobody liked her. And she suffered a lot. And I really was very happy for her when she set the dogs loose on Ramsay. But I don't know. She's still so self-absorbed. But I really hope that Maisie's going to get some sense into her. And I really hope that, I said Maisie, that Arya is going to kill Littlefinger. Is he on her list? I don't think he's on her list. I mean, does she know that he's responsible for her father's death? Does she know that he betrayed him? I don't know if anybody knows that. I really hope Sansa doesn't, because if she knows, then... Now the cat's meowing. I don't know why. Where is he? Oh, the other cat is there too. He's lying there and looking at me. Hey, who are you talking to? Littlefinger is so annoying. I loved how Bran told him that chaos a ladder. Most people didn't remember that moment, but I remembered it, I don't know, right away when he said that. I remember that Littlefinger told the same thing to Varys in King's Landing. Chaos a ladder. And I think Bran... I'm really curious about what's going to happen with him. Because, like, he knows everything. How awesome is that? And he still only reveals things that he thinks are important. This is such a mysterious thing. I really love it. How is it watching me folding clothes? Isn't that awesome? Who else do I like really much? I really like Jon Snow, of course. Always liked him. I mean, he's the outsider bastard. You know, who wouldn't have sympathies for someone like that, you know? And he's really grown. I think once he finds out that he's a Targaryen and everything, I think, and since Rhaegar was his father. I think that he's going to ride on what's the dragon called? They all with like Drogon Viserion. It's Rhaegon. I think it's Rhaegon instead of Rhaegar. I think this is like going to be his dragon. And I think the dragon senses it. I mean, we all know Drogon smelled him and let him touch him, which is like awesome. So I think he smelled the Targaryen blood in Jon. But I really think the connection is going to be between Jon and Rhaegon. Would be awesome. And I believe that Jon and Daenerys are going to have babies. I mean, Daenerys is cursed. She can't have children because of the curse that was put on her by that witch who said would save Khal Drogo. Because she was pregnant at the time. And, well, the witch told her that to save a life, another life must be given. But, like, they put a horse in there and thought that the horse's life would be taken. But, I mean, which was, but the real life that was taken was Daenerys' baby. And then the curse was laid on her that she would not have other babies. There are people saying that Daenerys gave birth to the dragons. I don't know where this comes from, because she had the 3 petrified eggs and they obviously hatched from the eggs. I mean, dragons aren't born. And in the books, it was really weird that Daenerys in the books breastfeeds the dragons when they're babies. But dragons aren't mammals. So this is kind of super weird to me. I mean, they hatched from the eggs and shouldn't drink milk. Am I wrong there? Have I misunderstood something? And I mean, in the last episode, she said that the dragons are her children and they're the only children she'll ever have. And then I saw on the internet that some people interpreted this in a way that she would only ever have dragons as babies. But I don't know, she can't give birth to dragons. This is not the way she meant it. She meant that these 3 dragons, or no, the 2 of them, I mean, the 3, because Viserion has been woken up. He's evil now, but still her son. So, these 3 dragons are her babies, and these 3 are the only children she'll ever have because of the curse. But I think there's going to be a way to break that curse. I don't know how, but I believe there'll be some way to break that curse. Do you think Jon Snow can burn? I try to remember any scene where he was confronted with fire or heat, but I can't remember anything. I wonder if he can burn, or if he's like Daenerys. Maybe they have to burn the curse away together or something. You can see how excited I am for tonight. Wow. Excited and dreading at the same time. I'm dreading the moment it's over. Oh my gosh. All day I'm singing the Lannisters song already. As much as I hate the Lannisters, but their song is awesome. Don't you think? And who are you? The proud Lord said that I must bow so low. Only a cat of a different coat, that's all the truth I know. In a coat of gold or a coat of red, a lion still has claws. Mine are long and sharp, my lord, as long and sharp as yours. And so he spoke, and so he spoke, that Lord of Castamere. But now the rains weep o'er his halls, with no one there to hear. Yes, now the rains weep o'er his halls, and not a soul to hear. The neighbors are so loud. And who are you? The proud Lord said that I must bow so low. Only a cat of a different coat, that's all the truth I know. In a coat of gold or a coat of red, a lion still has claws, and mine are long and sharp, my lord, as long and sharp as yours. And so he spoke, and so he spoke, that Lord of Castamere. But now the rains weep o'er his halls, with no one there to hear. Yes, now the rains sweep o'er his halls, and not a soul to hear. Olenna, before she died, actually said that to Jamie. And now the rain sweep o'er their halls. So she was referring to that Lannister song. In my dreams, Jamie Lannister is going to be the one who kills Cersei in the end. Wouldn't that be the best? I mean, somehow I can't forgive Jamie for pushing Bran out of the window in the very first episode. I mean, this was one of the most evil things one could ever do. Loud airplane. But I think he is changed during the seasons. And I don't know when exactly it happened, or if it was such a slow process. Or maybe it actually was Brienne who changed him. So kind of, I think he sees how evil Cersei is. But somehow she's got him under control. But maybe in the end of all things, like when it comes to the Great War against the White Walkers and everything, in my dreams he's going to be the one to kill her. Do you think she's actually pregnant, Cersei? Most people I've talked to think she's not. They believe she's only playing Jamie with it to, like, roll him back in. Because she definitely thought she was losing the grip on him a little bit. But I believe she's actually pregnant. And I do believe that because in that episode when she told him about the pregnancy, the Maester, like the hand of the queen, the Maester was in her room, and it looked like he was examining her. So I believe that in this moment, either he told her that she was pregnant, or like she already knew, but I don't know, he just had a look if everything was fine with her. Yeah. So I finally finished folding the laundry. So now I only have to put it in the closet. And then I have to go to work. Well, I ended up only talking about Game of Thrones because I have to admit this is the only thing on my head right now. And I hope this is not going to be on my mind at work. I don't think I should be let loose today. But I only work with other people's money, so what harm can I do, right? Oh my god. Yeah, so this is really, even for my standards, the worst and weirdest video ever. I had no time. I still want to do... Can you even see me? Let me, I don't know, make some space down here. Okay. I still want to make a follow me around video here in my place. I want to make a Harry Potter roleplay with the books, like showing you the covers of the books with soft tapping and so on. I want to finally finish the next part of the Silmarillion. I've been working on it for such a long time now, but it is so time intensive. I mentioned this before. recording it is fast, but putting all the pictures together is extremely time intensive, so I'm really sorry to have you waiting so long. And I want to make a follow me around, like at the lake or somewhere when the weather is fine. I want to make a show and tell video, and maybe a makeup related video again sometime. It's not that I don't have any ideas, and of course I have to continue the Let's Plays of Day of the Tentacle Remastered and King's Quest. It's so bad when, like, you want to do so many things, you have so many ideas, but there's just no time. But I am glad that, like, this time doesn't have anything to do with my grandfather's health. I mean, I told you guys that he isn't going to get better. But at the moment, like, he's comfortable enough, you know. He's got everything he needs, and I mean, he cannot talk, he cannot move, but at least, and now it's summer, so he can be kept outside a little bit in the garden. Like, he has this special wheelchair where he's fixated everywhere, and when we're there and my nephews and they're playing in the garden, he can watch them, and he seems content when he's doing that, and this is good. So it's, my lack of time now is really only work related, and this is like the most normal thing in the world, I guess, you know. Yeah, I really hope that this video wasn't too weird for you. I mean, in general, I don't have many views on my videos, which is totally fine by me. I don't do it for money. If I did, I was screwed. I don't do it for the views or anything. This is kind of therapeutic to me because I am addicted to ASMR videos. I mentioned before that I suffer from anxiety, sometimes very severely, and ASMR really helps me to get my mind off things and to calm down and shut my mind up. And if I can help people in that way, even if it's only one of you, I'm glad. And doing these videos frees me. I don't know. It releases stress, and I feel like I am, though I'm talking to myself right now, kind of, but I'm still talking to you, you know. And I feel like I'm talking to people who know what it's like and who can understand the feeling, and not so many people do that. Which is okay, because I guess if you don't know what it's like, you don't know what it's like, and you can't understand. But sometimes understanding is helpful. So I thank you so much for being there. Even if it's only a few of you, I'm so happy and grateful for those of you who are here with me, for your kind words all the time, your nice comments. There are really some of you who are always there no matter what I post. There's always a comment from you, always nice words from you. And I'm so grateful. You have no idea. And I hope it's okay that maybe you can tell me if you think videos like that are totally worthless, like you better don't film anything, like don't post for a week or two instead of filming videos like that. That's okay that I won't, but I just feel like letting you down. Because I really want to post at least once a week. And I never manage to. Like, that's not true. Usually when I have a day off, which hasn't been in a while, I film more than one video a day. Like, I have this whole green screen thing put up, and then I film like 4 or 5, 6 videos depending on the time I have and the effort I have to put into them. And so I edit them when I can and post every week. I post one of them, but I've posted all of those I had in stock. I have allergies, so this is why the last video was this follow me around my way home from work video, where I kind of also only rambled while showing you plants and berries and ponds. And today I'm at my lowest point, filming while folding laundry. But this is really the only time I could make. And I hope my work plan this week is full, so I'm pretty sure that I won't have time to film again. Maybe on Friday. I don't know. I hope so, but I believe that this is it for this week. So, thanks so much for watching and listening to me. I hope you're into Game of Thrones, because if you're not, this video is even worse for you. So when this video is up, of course, I will already have watched the final, which is maybe a good thing because some people like to spoil. So maybe we can talk about the episode. You can tell me your opinions about it and all those things I've mentioned now. You can tell me your opinion about it. I mean, there are so many theories, and maybe you have some interpretation or some theory that will totally blow my mind. So many of you have already blown my mind with Zelda, for example. So many things you interpreted into the games that I could never think of. So feel free to blow my mind. And so, no, I'm going to stop rambling. So excuse the horrible lighting. Excuse the neighbors. Excuse my cat, as always. And excuse me folding laundry in front of you. So, I really hope to see you soon with a more creative video. I'm kind of embarrassed to post it, but I still think it's better than nothing. So, see you soon. Bye.